Good evening, everybody. This is Vivian, and today is Sunday. It's a beautiful day outside, and not quite as humid today as it was yesterday. So, very grateful for that. So, what we're doing, we're still reviewing this book, A Year of Positive Thinking, Daily Inspiration, Courage, and Wisdom by Cindy Spiegel. Uh, well, so last night we talked about a mantra for taking back control of your life, control of your feelings, control of your environment, everything, good, bad, indifferent, whatever. Um, but you have the power to do that. You have the power to either react or respond when somebody says something negative to you. You have the power to take yourself out of negative situations or change those negative situations to something positive. So take back control of your own life. Now, tonight, we're talking about being thankful. Now, I know. You're going to say to me, Vivian, God, how many times are you going to tell us to be grateful? Are you going to tell us to be thankful? Well, probably until it sinks in. It's anything like that, I think it bears repeating. You just need to be thankful and grateful for everything. So I'm going to read this anecdote and then you're going to kind of get into my talk. All right. So gratitude allows you to temporarily step away from life's struggles. As you wake up each day, name 5 things that you are thankful for. Write them in a bedside journal. Consider sharing this list with others, both online and in person. Now, isn't that a great idea? See, I'm giving you another task. I know. You're probably saying, good Lord, Vivian, how many tasks are you going to give us? Yeah, it's just something to help you to remember to be a positive person. That's what this book is all about. That's what it's always been about, is trying to make sure that everyone has like a positive outlook on life, even when life just doesn't present those positive things to us all the time. We can try to turn it around and reinterpret it into something that's a little bit more positive. So, another task. I'm going to tell you the reason why when things sound like they're being repetitive in this book, it's probably because they are. And as my friend Wesley, $1 billion virgin, says all the time, repetition is the mother of skill. So when you repeat something over and over again, you learn it, right? And then it becomes part of you. And then you just do it because you just do it and you don't even think about it anymore. It's just something you do every day. It's like he tells us a lot of times, excuse me, in the program, The Overnight Millionaire, he tells, meditate every day. Be grateful every day. Listen, do your study your craft, study your business and all of that, just so that all of it sinks in, that it's all ingrained into you, that when bad things happen, because you've studied and made it a practice of being grateful and thankful, then you're not falling down into something and just staying in it for long periods of time. And without gratitude, things would be a lot harder. And think about it. God gives us everything. I mean, I do mean everything. He gives us the trees, the water, the air, the flowers, the babies. I was thinking today, because I did my grocery shopping today, and I'm going to close this door because, hold on just one second. I'll be right back. So my air conditioner kicks on and gets really loud. Anyway, so I was thinking today because I went grocery shopping today, and there were little babies. I love little babies, and it's an instant reaction to smile when you see a baby. I don't know what it is. It's just I don't care if they're yelling to the top of their lungs. You look at them and you just smile because they're so cute. You just want to just, can I hold your baby? And these days it's probably not a good idea to do that, but they're just adorable and they make you smile, and you're so grateful for that opportunity to get to do that. God gives us everything. If we, whatever we want, if we just work for it. Now, you just don't just hand it down to you on the silver platter, say, here you go, here's all this stuff. You got to do something. God helps those who help themselves. But you have people who only thank him for the big things. I got a check in the mail. Woo, yes, thank you, Jesus. And then, a letter comes in the mail saying that you got a new job. Oh, I don't know, but I want that job. And you never say that you're grateful for that. Of course, that's probably a bad example, because most people are grateful for a new job. But you know what I mean. Here's a pen, and people are not grateful for that pen. But if you're looking for a pen and you're trying to find something to write with, and all of a sudden a pen shows up, oh, thank you, Lord. Start writing, right? It's a good thing. It's a good practice to have. It's just to be thankful for every little tiny thing. I was telling somebody today, and I don't remember whether it was this morning on my live or yesterday or whatever. Anyway, I was thinking about money. Everybody wants more money, right? And they pray to God, okay, God, I need some more money. I'm just so desperate for money. I need you to give me some more money. Well, all of a sudden they're walking along and there's a penny. And they look down, that's just a penny. The universe doesn't know the difference between a penny and a dollar and a dime and all of that. It's just money. That's what you asked me for. There's some money. You weren't specific, so there's some money. But you pass it up. That's just a penny. I'm not going to pick that up. Oh, and they go, oh, okay, you don't want any money. Sounds funny, but that's the way it goes. You're not grateful for the little things. Then what would be your expectation for you to get the bigger things? Does it make sense? So people forget to thank him for the air they breathe every day. The sun that warms us every day, the cool breezes that come off the ocean, the grass that's growing beneath our feet that we can walk on in the park, the flowers that are blooming that make the earth beautiful and something colorful, and, just your place to live, all of that. And we forget that these are the things that God thought of to make our lives beautiful, and we walk around and we take it for granted that, it's here. It's always been here. So, I'm not going to say anything about that. And I hear people say that I can't think of anything to write down to be grateful for. Really? Are you alive? Are you breathing? Can you hear? Can you see? Can you smell? I mean, that's 5 things right there every single day. Be grateful you are where you are and who you are and all of that. Just 5 things. It will not, even if it's the same 5 things every day, 5 things. I'm grateful for whatever, right? So a few days ago, And I know you're probably remembering this. A few days ago, I asked you to consider writing a letter of gratitude to anyone you are grateful to at least once a month. I hope you started that. And it's not all about you. It's not just for you. Let me say it that way. Because being grateful just makes you bubbly inside. I'm just gonna tell you. But consider the fact that if you say you wrote somebody a letter of gratitude and you actually gave it to them or read it to them, imagine what that would do for their day. I mean, that would just make their day, especially if they didn't know that you were grateful to them about something. That would be so cool. Just write out what you're grateful to them for, and either read it to them or send it to them. You can send it to them electronically, it's still a letter, or read it to them. Call them up, said, hey, I'm very grateful for you doing whatever it was, or for what you said the other day, or whatever. It doesn't have to be long. A letter sometimes is two sentences. It doesn't have to be long. This is your letter. It is what you make it. And you say whatever you want to say. But share it with somebody, because it will not only make you feel good, it actually make them feel good as well. And I think eventually, in being thankful every day, you're gonna really start seeing all the glorious things that there are to be grateful for. I go out on my walk and I see the little squirrels, and I'm just so grateful for them because they're so cute, and it just makes my walk a lot better. In the coaching program, Bob Proctor's coaching program, we're studying The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace Wattles. And he has a whole chapter on gratitude, right? It's the law of gratitude. And I think I know the other day I quoted a portion of that law when I asked you to do the gratitude letter, right? And part of that quote was, without gratitude, one cannot long retain a living faith, right? The law of gratitude is the natural principle that action and reaction are always equal and in opposite directions. The last thing is, a soul that is always grateful puts him in closer touch with God than one who never looks to him in thankful acknowledgement. So when you're thankful and grateful, that puts you closer to God. And remember I talked about gratitude being the mother of faith, because without gratitude, it's hard to stay faithful or to have faith. You have to be grateful for what is coming your way in order to have faith that it will come, right? So here's another task for you. And I want you to just kind of read the book. If you have the book, great. If you don't, I'm reading it to you now. It's in the book. It's on what page is this on? 124. And it says, and I already said this, but I want to repeat it. Each morning when you wake up, name 5 things you're thankful for. Write them down. Share your list with other people, both online and in person. I think you can do that. And it's just in the morning. Now, I do my gratitude journals. I have a lot of them. This one, this one, this one, this one. I fill them up. Some of them still have some pages left in there and some of them don't. But I've been writing in a gratitude journal for a while. And one of these is a gratitude journal, but it's my life as I see it in my future. right? It's my perfect day, as Wesley says, to write down your perfect day. So this is my perfect day journal. And in this journal, I also am grateful for my perfect day. So I'm writing down what my perfect day looks like, and I'm happy and grateful now that whatever it is. So I encourage you, get yourself a journal, get yourself even a notebook, something, one of those big binder notebooks, and just start writing down what you're grateful for every day. And then you'll see your list getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And, you'll find that maybe you can write down your perfect day, and just, and after a while, you'll see that, I mean, it's a book, it's just like all this information in this book that you can write down. It's like a story. And who knows, maybe by the time you finish at least one of your journals, you got a book. I mean, this is book size, right? So you get to the end of this and go, wait a minute, I could publish this if I wanted to. Because nobody knows is not real. I mean, nobody knows whether it's real or not. This is your perfect day. This is what you imagine, what you dream your perfect day is. And however you write that, like mine is in first, it's as I'm waking up in my bedroom, in the condo, and on my king size bed with soft bamboo sheets, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I am really getting detailed, right? So if you write in your journal, just write what you're grateful for. And keep it going. Keep it going. I mean, you can do a continuation of your gratitude every day, every morning. Make time for it. Some people say, "Well, I don't have time for that." You got 5-10 minutes. Come on, 5-10 minutes is not going to hurt you to get up. I keep mine in my bed. I just brought them in here to show you, but I keep mine right in my bed, right beside me. So the first thing I do when I wake up is I reach over and I grab my journal and I start writing. It's a good habit to just, even if it's just in your head, to just say what you're grateful for every day. Even if it's just, Lord, thank you for waking me up this morning. Thank you for letting me see another day. Thank you for letting me be able to talk, breathe, walk. That's 5 right there. And you can just keep it going, as the days go on, you can actually think of more and more things that you're grateful for. I promise you. And if you do that, all of a sudden you will see just the outpouring of joy around you, or the joy that you're putting out into the world. And people can see that. People can feel when a person's happy, for real. If a person's just doing that fake thing, people can feel that too. And it's infectious. When you start being grateful, then you start being happy. Other people around you feel that and they start getting something from it. And think of it that way. Maybe you're giving back without even knowing it, because you're projecting that thankful aura out to the world. So when you get sad or angry or frustrated, or you're feeling hopeless or whatever, then those types of emotions, the positive things that you've been thinking about every day, the thankfulness and the gratefulness, that will sustain you through all of that, and not make you like sit in it. I'm sitting in my sadness, I'm sitting in my anger, I'm sitting in my frustration. No, you can get out of it much faster, and you'll start noticing that. So I just want to kind of tell you a few of the things that I'm grateful for today. Yeah, maybe 5, right? So today, I'm so happy and grateful that I had the courage to tell part of my story online publicly. I'm grateful that my children are happy. I'm grateful that I'm losing weight and I'm getting healthier every day. I'm grateful for the cute little squirrels that I see on my walk, scampering about and making me smile every day. I'm grateful that I have come in contact with several mentors who are all teaching me something every day, and I'm so grateful to them. I'm just really grateful for a lot of things. And if I started my list here, as just as the list that I made when I was talking about the letter, if I kept going, we would be there all night. And if I read to you like pages out of my gratitude journals, then we would be here pretty much all night. So get yourself a gratitude journal. I ordered this one. I think I ordered this one off of Amazon. And I just got it because it was so cute. And it also has suggestions in it as to what you can write down, for that day, and all of that, because it helps to, like on the first page, it says, pick out 3 things in your day that are beautiful. Always think of that, right? Then you got quotes in here. Let us be grateful to people who make us happy. They are the charming gardeners who make our souls blossom. Isn't that wonderful? And then, of course, you got to write a list of things in your life to be grateful for. To learn from my enemies is the best pathway to love them, for it makes us grateful to them. And then it has the 3 good things that you're grateful for. Write 3 things that went well in your day and why they went well. These don't have to be big events. And you're simply trying to train your mind to dwell more on the positive. And so it has little tips in here on how what you can write about, some actual quotes that make you think about being grateful and all of that. So, try it. Doesn't necessarily have to be this one, but I just liked it because of those things. Because the rest of mine are just plain paper. You just get a journal and start writing. It's just what it is. You get like all this stuff in here. I wrote plans and all kinds of stuff in here that I was planning for houses and buildings and that sort of thing. So whatever you're grateful for, either the here and now or in your perfect day. Think about it. All right. So just be thankful for everything. I'm having a crash over here. So if you're hearing all this noise, things are falling down. Anyway, what are you thankful for? Think about it and write it down. Every morning. I do mine every morning, every night. So the positivity challenge. It ended today because it was a 30-day challenge. But I'm not ending because I was the only one that was actually doing it anyway, so it's okay. I'm still taking care of me by doing at least one good thing for myself every day. One of the main things that I'm doing for myself is eating right and exercising and drinking water and doing that whole thing to get my body healthy and in shape. So I hope you will continue the habit of taking care of yourself every day, and that you're doing something wonderful for yourself at least once a day. And if you have children, I know that can be very difficult because, you're trying to take care of your family, but at least a little time during the day, take some time for yourself, do something wonderful for you. And I promise you it will, your family will reap the benefits because you will feel so much better. So, guys, love and good stuff. All kinds of love and good stuff today. I finished a project I was doing, and I put out a call for someone to a virtual assistant, and I got like so many responses. It was crazy. So I'm having to go through all that and see who I want to pick. Just awesome, right? So I hope you guys are well and that you remain well and everything is okay for you. I am wonderful. just in case you were wondering. So anyway, guys, I'll talk to you tomorrow. But in the meantime, I wish you peace. I wish you love. And I love you guys so much. Thanks so much for watching. And please like, share, and subscribe. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.